Good morning, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk. My name is Aaron, and if this is your first time, well, this is a space where we talk about and share about tech news and such like that. And I have a bunch to cover today, so I'm just gonna jump right into it. Actually, where's my manners? I hope you guys are doing okay. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you had a great weekend. And it's officially the first week of fall right now. The leaves are changing and the temperature is dropping. One of my favorite times. It's really comfortable right now, and I hope it is where you're at. And if it's not, just feel free to come to visit the East Coast. Yes, my home is always open to you guys. Anyways, let's jump right into it. The first thing I want to talk about is Qi charging, or wireless charging. Now, we mentioned this a lot with the phones and the watches and the earbuds on this channel, but we don't really talk a lot about the accessories itself. But one thing that caught my eye recently from Ikea, they just came out with this new one, and you probably saw this in the news too. They've come out with other wireless charging pads before, and it built into their furniture and such like that. But this one is pretty cool. So if you don't like a lot of, another accessory to add to your desk and such like that, this one might be cool. So check this one out. So this Ikea wireless charging pad, sure, it charges at 5 watts, not that fast. It's good enough for your earbuds maybe, or to trickle charge your phone. But the best part about this product, look at this, it mounts under your desk. Therefore, it saves your the space on your desk for other kinds of clutter that you might have. But as long as you mount this to a surface up to as thick as from 8mm all the way to 2 centimeters, this $40 device will charge any Qi device, whatever you have, whenever you put it on that part of the desk. It's pretty darn cool. And since this is an IKEA product, it has also a weird, funky Swedish name. And I don't even want to pronounce it or even try pronouncing it. I'll put it right on the screen right here. And maybe we can all do this together like Sesame Street style, okay? So because, like the famous proverb goes, there's less embarrassment to be had when the collective group is embarrassed as one. So we're gonna try saying this. Sjomarke. Your mark. Yeah, that is your mark. We'll go with that, your mark. Okay, Marshall is throwing itself into the active noise cancellation earbuds arena with this new thing, the Motif ANC. And as you can see here, it'll carry the trademark tough Marshall pleather grain and the industrial design that I love on the other products. I really dig it here. It'll set you back $200 though. We'll have also a 4.5-hour runtime with ANC on only, and what Marshall calls a fully customizable ANC experience, which I think is this fancy talk for variable strength ANC. There's also wireless charging, IPX5, water resistance, and hold up. Do you notice the name here? I don't know if it's supposed to be spelled like, is it spelled with an F, like motive with an F but pronounced motive, or is it pronounced motif? Because I'm used to Marshall using strong names for their products, because if they use motif, I would think it's something that belongs on, like, I don't know, Pinterest. So my family and I have been testing out this new top-of-the-line Zuzi Z70 robot vac for the past couple of weeks now. We really like it. And I can honestly say that it has taken its place as a legitimate member of the family. Yes, it's earned its spot right next to our regular vacuum. I think it's a Shark or something, as well as my son, who's our go-to chore guy. No, he's not. But for those of you who do own a robot vac and also a dog at home, and you know what I'm talking about here, there's this constant danger and fear of the spinning tendrils and the rollers splattering dog poop all over the house. You cannot watch this one. But apparently Roomba just came out with a J7 Plus that has an improved obstacle avoidance system called Genius 3.0 that apparently, get this, can recognize dog poop or whatever poop you put in front of it. I'm kind of curious, if you do spill like milkshake, or if you put a poop emoji right there, will it recognize it too? Because as we know, not all poop is made the same. So I'm kind of curious how this works, but yeah, it's cool that they built something into the Roomba that can recognize poop. And in other news, I reviewed this thing exactly 1 week ago. This is like the thinnest and lightest earbud we've ever had on this channel, and I promised I was going to update you on the battery life. So Nexigo, the maker, yes, Nexigo, states 7 hours, but on average I got closer to like 6.1 hours at 65% volume. That's still not bad, but I thought I'll bring it up just in case you're interested. As expected, the iPhone 13 came out last Tuesday, and as expected, it was just a marginal improvement over the 11 and 12. So most of you owners of those devices won't even notice much of a difference. So my point here is, instead of blowing it all off on getting the latest and greatest iPhone from Apple, send some of that cash my way, because my Patreon link down below needs it. And yes, I'm aware that was like a shameless plug. Ticwatch has been on fire lately, and their next-gen motherboard Ticwatch Pro 3 Ultra is reported will sport the Snapdragon 4100 A+ chip. And really on paper, the Plus might not look like much, but this thing offloads always-on display and health tracking functions onto a co-processor, which means one thing: power savings, baby. Power savings. The FCC was just visited by these yet unannounced Amazfit GTR and GTS 3, and as you can see here, they carry the same round and squircle shapes respectively from the past. But the big question that I asked a few weeks back: will these things sport the new Huangshan 2S chipset? Because if they do, things might get exciting and fun for Amazfit again, because they've been stagnant for quite some time now. And by the way, this is crazy, guys. Google's first Android phone ever is as old as the teenager remoting through our house right now. 13 years old. Remember the HTC Dream, this thing right here? That was on T-Mobile. Or Android 1.0 for that matter. It's more like a dumb phone now if you look at it, really. And both of these, by the way, were built supposedly as responses to the iPhone 7, or not supposed, but definitely as responses to the iPhone 7 back in 2007. But man, 2008, that was a long time ago. What were you doing back then? Well, that's all I got, and I hope to see you Friday for my first robo-vacuum review. And seriously, if you didn't ever think you need one of these, and I was one of those kind of people, then this review just might change your mind. I also have the Samsung Watch 4 somewhere down the pipeline, so stay tuned for that. And by the way, the giveaway for the Mi 4052, if you're still interested, it's open until the end of the month. So you can still watch this thing. The link is right up here, and you can see how you can watch one of these or win one of these spiffy little things. Also, remember to subscribe and share GearUP, y'all, because YouTube is sucking right now recommending my content to the world for some reason. I'm not sure what's going on. So please, I need your help to get to 50,000 subs. So share this with your friends and family and tell, everybody you know. So thank you in advance. And remember to do something kind and loving for somebody in this world, because the world needs it more than ever, and it starts with you. Peace out. I love y'all, guys. Adios.